pare koy, kamusta kayong lahat? Isang magandang umaga, tanghali at gabi, kung nasa ang sulok man kayo ng daigdig naroroon ngayon. At sana, palagi kayong nasa mabuting kalagayan. Welcome back uli sa ating channel. Now, sa mga mahihilig mangisda, para sa inyo ang video natin ito. Sapagkat pupunta kami ngayon sa isang river dito sa Gaspe kung saan pwedeng mangisda. At samahan niyo ako at ating alamin ang mga rules and regulation that govern about fishing dito sa Quebec. So, ano pang iniintay natin? Let's rock and roll!
Ang Gaspe, Quebec, na kilala sa mga nakamamanghang ilog at masaganang species ng isda, ay umaakit ng mga mangingisda mula sa lahat ng dako. It's essential to be aware of the fishing rules and guidelines in place to ensure sustainable fishing practices and protect the environment. Una muna, kung nagpaplano kang mangisda sa Gaspe, Quebec, dapat kang kumuha ng wastong lisensya sa pangingisda. Available ang mga lisensya online o sa mga autorisadong vendor. Remember, having a license contributes to conservation efforts and helps maintain healthy fish populations. Gaspe, Quebec, has specific fishing seasons and catch limits for different fish species. It's crucial to stay informed about these regulations. Check the fishing calendar to know when certain species are in season, and respect the catch limits to ensure sustainable fishing practices.
Striped bass. Striped bass is a delicious white fish that's abundant in the salt waters of the Gulf of St. Lawrence. Highly combative, it's a prize catch among recreational fishers. To preserve this species, the daily catch limit is set at 3 and only fish that are 50 centimeters to 65 centimeters in length can be kept. Anglers must use single hooks only, up to 3 per line, with artificial lures. Natural bait is forbidden. At rising tide, you can fish for striped bass from the beach. Some beaches are particularly popular sites for this type of fishing, including those found in Carleton-sur-Mer, Kaplan, Saint Simeon, Bonaventure, Perce and Gaspe, Haldimand and Boom Defense. Place is a groundfish that can be caught from a wharf or aboard a boat. Earthworms, rock clams or sea worms, Nereus, can all be used to fish for place. The white flesh of this flatfish is delicious. The daily catch limit is 15 plays per person. Mackerel. If you hit a shoal of mackerel, you may be able to catch loads of this fish in a short period of time. Hang a series of hooks on your line and you can reel in several fish at once. With a little help, children will be delighted with the experience of hauling up to 6 wriggling fish at a time. The daily catch limit for mackerel is 20 per person, except for a few places such as Forilon, where the limit is 10. Only mackerel that are longer than 26.8 centimeters may be kept. In addition, it's prohibited to fish for mackerel with more than 5 fishing lines at a time or more than 6 hooks on a line. Capulin. Have you ever heard of capulin rolling on the beach? These small silvery fish are accustomed to following the waves and roll in schools onto the beach during spawning season. In Gaspé, you can observe this unique phenomenon in May and June. However, you'll need to be at the right place at the right time, since the capulin roll only lasts a few days. During the capulin roll, the fish are usually harvested by hand with a bucket, without any fishing gear. They can be caught and kept without restrictions on size or quantity.
You know. Madam! May huli na naman oh! May pangsarsyado na oh! May huli na naman si Pinso!
Gaspé, Quebec, may have specific restrictions on fishing equipment and bait to protect the ecosystem. This could include rules about using barbless hooks, restrictions on certain types of fishing gear, or limitations on bait usage. It's important to follow these guidelines to preserve the aquatic environment. Gaspé, Quebec, has designated protected areas and species. These areas are crucial for maintaining biodiversity and ensuring the survival of certain fish populations. Always respect these protected zones and be aware of any specific regulations or restrictions in place. Bilang mga responsableng mangingisda, mayroon tayong tungkulin sa pag-iingat sa populasyon ng isda. Ang pagsasanay sa catch and release is a great way to contribute to sustainable fishing. Handle fish with care, avoid unnecessary harm, and release them back into the water whenever possible. Ang kaligtasan sa pangingisda ay pinakamahalaga. Siguraduhing magsuot ng naangkop na kagamitan sa kaligtasan, tulad ng mga life jacket, kapag nangingisda mula sa isang bangka o sa mahirap na kondisyon ng tubig. Palaging ipaalam sa isang tao ang tungkol sa iyong mga plano sa pangingisda at maging maingat sa mga kondisyon ng panahon para sa isang ligtas at kasiyasyang karanasan sa pangingisda. Gaspé, Quebec's natural beauty is a treasure, and we must do our part to preserve it. Ingatan ang iyong paligid, iwasan ang magkalat, at kunin ang anumang basurang madadaanan mo. Let's leave no trace and keep Gaspé's rivers and shores clean and pristine.
Alright, hanggang dito na lang. Ito si Jesse Q at nagsasabing mabuhay ka hanggang gusto mo.